Okay, so I've got a few things that I need to get done today. I've been in the garden every single day of this week, so I don't have any work to do in the garden, but I've got a few things that I want to talk to you guys about, and I've got something that I want to do, so we're gonna do it together. Let's go. So I've got to do the majority of my talking in here. I've got about a quarter of my battery life left, and the temperature's sitting at about minus 40 degrees Celsius. In those kind of temperatures, your battery does not last at all. But there was a few things that I wanted to discuss. A couple questions have come up over the last, say, week and a little bit that I wanted to address. A lot of people have asked, Pigeons, where are the live shows? Where are the live shows? There are going to be no live shows on the YouTube channel. The reason for that is fairly simple. It's I'm a strong believer that the consumption, entertainment, content that you see on YouTube isn't going to last for very long. I don't think that's where the future of content is on YouTube. I believe that's the reason that a lot of the channels that are receiving strikes or that are being deleted are those particular channels. And when you look at the Pigeons 420 channel and you look at my content, the majority of our consumption these days is done during the live shows. We sit down, we chill, we talk, we have a few hoots, we relax, but I strongly believe that is the content that YouTube is frowning on. Now, even though they don't tell anyone, they're not going to mention this to anyone, they're not going to tell us what they like and what they don't like, because then it gives them a stance on the content, on the subject as a whole. So, needless to say, long story long, I figured tonight's live show, Wednesday night live show, is going to be on twitch.tv/pigeons420, and that's where you're going to find every Wednesday night live show. That's where you're going to find the wake and bakes. That's where you're going to find the majority of the leisure content, if you will. There's been a few questions also regarding Pigeons. Why are the videos so short? Pigeons, why are you doing voiceovers? Pigeons, why are we seeing this kind of content? Guys, I just wanted to start the year off strong. I want to start doing daily videos. It's not too often that you see content from the garden, from life every day, from a cannabis content creator, and that's something that I wanted to dive into. We're on a mission today because, well, I had a lot to discuss. I got a few minutes before I've got to go to work, and I wanted to get some of these questions out of the way. Also, it's not too often that I get this beautiful daylight to film under. Typically, being where I am in central Canada, it's so dark early in the morning, and I do the majority of my filming early in the morning, and it's just dark. It's dingy. It's very tough to film under. So when I have an opportunity, here, check this out, guys. When I have an opportunity to film in the daylight, I'm gonna take it, man. So, welcome to my little abode, my friends. So I didn't totally think I was gonna be able to get my car through the snow. So we're gonna take a little bit of a walk, but take a look at all the shacks, guys. Now, I'm not entirely sure how long my battery is going to work in this kind of cold. I'm not even entirely sure if you guys can hear me over the wind rushing over the microphone. But we had a mission that I was telling you guys about. And that mission is, I had to get a key cut for the shack. And I'm not even entirely sure that it's gonna work. So that's what we're gonna find out. Oh, it's cold. Okay. Here we are, moment of truth here, guys. Oh, it worked. First try, let's get in here, let's get out of the cold. There we go. Welcome to my my little place of comfort, guys. This is the shack, guys. Welcome. This is my little home away from home. The key worked. The key worked. I'm in. So that's pretty exciting, guys. Whew. So I guess the real reason I wanted to bring you guys out here and have this talk with you guys is that things have been changing. Things are getting a little bit different around on the channel. You know, you guys are seeing daily videos, and some of them are going to be a little bit different than the next. Some of them are a little bit longer. Some of them are a little bit shorter. You might find some with more edits, some with soft edits, you know, some with no edits. I really want to convey the experience of cannabis lifestyle. There's all the notions and stereotypes of using cannabis, but I want to kind of just break down some of those stigmas of what it's like to live with cannabis. I use cannabis every single day, and I want to show that you can live a productive life and still have a lot of fun and at the same time, you know. So I'm going to take on the idea of doing daily videos to try and convey that idea. Some of them are going to be a little more in-depth in the garden than others, and some are going to be, you know, maybe a little more personal than others. Maybe some days we might just come to see if the shed key or the shack key fits the lock that I just recently got it cut for. So, you know, there's all kinds of things, but what I want to remind you guys is that I'm always going to be here. I'm always right here. I'm always just either a message away. You guys can follow me on all my social medias, whether it's at Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. Shout out to all of my patrons for their loyal love and their support. I appreciate all of you. But don't forget, you can follow the live shows on twitch.tv/pigeons420. That's where you're going to see all the live shows, all the leisure content, all the stuff that I'm not able to show on YouTube. YouTube will be the cut, polished, edited version of myself, and then we get the real life stuff over on Twitch with the live shows. I think it's going to be so much fun dividing the two contents, the two different variables. So let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments section below. But don't forget, tonight is the Wednesday night live show over on twitch.tv/pigeons420, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for coming out to the shack. I will admit, I did break my tripod. My tripod is the casualty of this adventure, but that's the way it goes, guys. As always, much love, stay medicated, and I will see you tonight over on twitch.tv/pigeons420. I love the way that rolls, you know? Oh, it's time to go.